Hello and welcome to the Quackcast. I'm Ocean. With me is Baines and Tanserine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And we're here with Quackcast number 771. And oh my god, I must have done the Patreon video the wrong number. Who knows? I'll just fix that in afterwards. We're in 771, and this is our year in review.
Ooh, which year are we going to review this time?
I think we're going to review 1813. So
I love it.
yeah, that's a big one. Just at the end of the Napoleonic Wars. So yeah, that's huge.
And Beethoven's disillusionment with him.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, Beethoven was a big fan, and then he realized that he was not a liberator, and he got renamed the symphony he wrote for Napoleon.
Yes, really what he wanted to rename it was Napoleon is a big fat bumhead.
Yes.
That's in the liner notes. Back again, and we have to. We're all here, Baines, Tanserine, and Ozone Ocean, for the not the last Quackcast of 2025, but the second last one, I think. Yeah, definitely the second last one, the penultimate one. But the Christmascast, the year in review cast. But first, what we have to do is talk about the featured comic, and the featured comic was. It was What's Going On? What's going on?
Exactly. That was.
What? What's going on? So yeah, that's a really interesting comic. So I'm going to give you a review for that now. Hello, I'm Ozone Ocean, and my feature for the week was What's Going On? The title of this comic is perfectly descriptive. It is very hard to work out what's happening in this fast-paced, action-filled battle between two desperate adversaries. People in an advanced virtual reality fantasy game world are playing for all they're worth, one on a mission to destroy and the other to survive at all costs. There's magic, weapon fighting, blood, thrills, desperation, planning, and panic. The art is sheer virtuosity. It uses limited tones, sort of flat colours, but the application is painterly, and the drawings are full of gorgeous characters and interesting angles, and also action and magic effects. It's all very gestural and quick and high energy. So prepare to read carefully through to work out what's happening. This is a comic that shows but rarely tells. So it's a great little piece of work. It's by Jelly Bam, and it's rated M for mature. What's going on? Read it. And that was What's Going On? What's going on? We all have to know. All right, so so after that we have the theme by Gunwallace. Gunwallace hasn't given us theme this week, so it's not the best of, and the best of theme for Gunwallace this week is Archer and the Squirrel. Launching abruptly like an arrow springing from a bow, this tune follows a beautiful arcing path against a bright blue sky of melodic, rhythmic flute that begs you to dance a jig with a great big grin on your face. So take it away, Gunwallace, with your theme to Archer and Squirrel. so on to the Quackcast. Well, this is a year in review of the Christmascast. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. All those happy things that happen around this time of year. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Happy Fartmas for the fart people, you know. All the good things that happen this year. Well, let's see.
Happy just sleeping in and hibernating and eating stuff.
Yeah, holidays, basically. There's a lot of that. This year I went to see the Christmas carols, which I usually do with my mum. And the usual Christmas carols we weren't able to go to because the stupid local council in the area had all resigned, so they didn't give permission to the local group to use the tennis courts to do their Christmas carols on, which was really annoying because I've gone to that a few years in a row, and they were really not great, but it was like, you know, it's a bit of tradition. So I had to find another one which is fairly local, and that was the West Australian Orchestra, which was interesting. But they'd seem to have gotten their like playlist of Christmas carols from some like American suggestion website, I would say.
Oh no!
Like, I reckon what they did was they paid some money to have the rights to be able to do a performance of these, you know, just generic Christmas carols. And so most of the songs were all about, oh, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, like,
especially in Australia.
Yeah, sleighs and all this kind of stuff, and snow. And what the hell? It's, oh, White Christmas, just like the ones we used to know. It's never had a White Christmas ever in this country. What are you talking about?
If you did have a White Christmas in that country, it would be extremely alarming, I would say.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? Yeah, all these bloody songs, just American for no other reason for.
Yeah, and those aren't carols. They are songs.
Those actually aren't carols, but it's called Christmas carols. So why? There was only like 2 or 3 Christmas carols in the whole thing. All the rest were just pop music. Those horrible 1950s and 1960s. Popular songs, you know, the jazzy kind of ones.
An open fire.
Yeah, all that crap. I hate those 1960s ones, and
yeah, they are not. Yeah,
Jingle Bell Rock, of course, which is the worst one in the world.
Last Christmas, did they play Last Christmas?
Black Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Oh.
I gave heart and
Tanz's least favorite.
I think they did.
It's one of the Christmas songs that makes me instantly angry for some reason. I don't know. I hate it.
Oh yes, by Wham.
Yeah.
And then the Mariah Carey, one of the Mariah Carey ones. I think she's got a few, and yeah. It was...
Yeah.
Ah, yes. So, yeah.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
Right.
There are a few of those, yeah. But they did do some of my favorite ones. You know, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I think they did Gloria. I like that one.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
My favorite ever Christmas carol is Good King Wenceslas once looked down on the feast of Stephen. I love that one. So.
For me, it's O Come O Ye Faithful, Adeste Fideles.
Oh, yeah.
Has stayed number one for years. I love it in every iteration, especially metal covers are really good. So
I think they did that one. Oh, Baines is having a disaster there.
Oh, what is there? Oh, he's getting noises again? Good gravy. Interference.
Yeah.
I might have to move across to another area.
It's snowing crazily. Oh, that's where it's snowing.
Exactly.
yeah.
It's the White Christmas. So what's your favorite Christmas carol, Bones? Or do you have a Christmas song, I should say?
Oh, boy. I like some of them. I can't think of a favorite offhand.
I think it would be the drummer boy, Littlest Drummer Boy, because you're a drummer boy.
I always hope there'd be more drumming in that.
There's no drumming in that usually in most performances.
If you in the metal cover of Drummer Boy, there's a lot of drumming going on, and it's great. It's the only version I like of Drummer Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, highly recommended. All the covers I have heard of Drummer Boy, if they are metal, are good.
I must have heard some at some point, but I'll definitely look them up now.
Well, there's the famous one by David Bowie and Bing Crosby.
Yeah, that was they did the Drummer Boy and maybe another one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fun.
Oh, I thought you're saying the famous version, right?
I also really like the 12 Days of Christmas in German with Julie Andrews not knowing the language.
Oh, really?
And it cracks me up every year. It's a tradition to watch it. I'll find it and I'll send it over to you for a link as well.
12 in German is 12 and Christmas is Weihnachten. Weihnachten. I could sing that. I know how to speak German. Oh, this year, being a year in review, I finally got to the end of the Duolingo lessons for German, and now there are no more. So I'm bereft. I just have to do practice lessons now because I've reached the end of my lessons, which is really annoying.
Yeah, maybe you could learn that song in German for 12 days.
Easy.
11 pipers piping? How do you say that in German?
Well, funny, 11 in German is elf. Christmas elves.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's funny. All right, so what is the song we're looking up? 12 Days of Christmas in German. Okay.
This is how to sing 12 Days of Christmas in Germany.
You will sing the 12 Days of Christmas in Germany. You will do it. All right, 12 Days of Christmas in German. And then it gives me some crappy YouTube videos. Great. Okay. Example. Richard Reinhard May's version partial. Am ersten Weihnachtstag, da schneckt die Liebste mir ein höchst ungewöhnliches Tier. Oh, that's an animal. Highly unusual animal. Zwei Nachtigall. Oh, zwei Nachtigall. Oh, you've given us a link somewhere, have you, Tance?
Yes.
Okay.
Julie Andrews was made for comedy. You cannot convince me otherwise.
She's perfect. Well, we're watching Julie Andrews drink a lot. Is she singing at all or just drinking? I'm skipping forward to try and...
She's not singing, the choir is singing. And she is supposedly... she's trying to not offend them because they are all doing their stuff as the song goes. But she gets more and more frustrated every iteration, every time they make her drink from the beer stein. And that's where the comedy is, because it's her expressions that sell the whole thing.
And keep eating the food. I wonder if I could sing
Yeah.
this. I don't think so. Singing in a different language is really hard unless you know the... I mean, you sort of know the rhythm, but yeah, unless you rehearse it. Zwei Nachtigall, drei Kängurus, vier Kolibris, fünf goldene Ringe. Oh dear.
I don't know. I always laugh. But granted, I also always watch it when I am at least a bit tipsy. So I also like feel her a lot when I'm actually watching it. But yeah, I think C and Lucy Ball were queens of comedy.
Yeah, they were very good with their facial expressions. Lucille Ball
Exactly.
was just, she kept on going like an Energizer bunny. She was amazing.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is our year in review. So what things can we talk about? Well, Tance got really heavily into Verdant and less heavily into Without Moonlight. So Verdant took over as the main comic.
For now.
Which is magic and warfare at the moment.
Yeah.
As things develop. So it's all flashbacks involving fire and death at the moment. So yeah. It's very exciting.
Fire, death, angry nature, that's
it's all very metal.
Yeah.
So
now that you say it, yeah. Thank you.
It's taking over because Without Moonlight is winding down.
It's not winding down. It's that I have to be in the headspace and emotional state to be able to start it again. Because, believe it or not, the first part, the volume 1, was the fun one. The second volume is the one where everything sucks all the time, all at once, and more than before. And it's the time where I need to actually let things become ugly, and I do not intend to put any kind of filter over that. So I'm going to be drawing ugly things, and yeah, and that's why I don't know. I might have said that before, but that's why I have this little kid in there that is Martha's and Basil's son, because I need some kind of comic relief in there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And he is going to be a comic relief. He's going to be a hilarious kid. That has very little concept in this particular first stage that he's in a war. He's being sheltered by everyone, so he has fun. Everyone else doesn't have fun, but he has fun. For me, because I need someone to have fun in this cast.
That's good.
But I need to be
good idea.
Yeah.
My advice to Babes years ago was when you're doing comic pages, at least, was always have the sexy panel to draw people in. Like you have the serious stuff and you have the story stuff. You have your sexy panel, and the sexy panel doesn't have to be sexy, but it's something that draws you in some way. And it's just something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I get it, and that's the point. That's the idea that I generally going to have. It's like he's going to be just a kid that is in love with cats, and that's all. That's going to be his thing. He will just be the boy with the cats for now. When he grows up, he's going to be more serious, but for now, he's going to be a comic relief.
Love it already. I think you should option that to Hollywood, and then they'll just do a whole movie about without Moonlight, but they'll just like take it all out of context, and it'll just be about the boy with the cats, and basically a Pixar movie about him.
You know what? If someone is going to take it out of context, I prefer for Studio Ghibli to do it. You know, boy with cats, than Hollywood.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Pixar would be pretty good. I mean, Pixar's pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah, Pixar as well. Okay.
have I seen anything from Pixar this year? The only 3D movie I saw this year is the same one you saw, I think, Tans, which is the pop thing. You know, the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Mm.
It's incredible that this all was this year. It feels so far away. Yeah, I saw that as well. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, my problem with it, because I always have a problem with something, but my problem with it was that it was too compressed, and I wanted everything to be expanded. Like, to me, it seemed like they wanted to do like a TV series with episodes, or the writers did, and they're doing a feature movie, so instead they compressed everything into a feature movie. Whereas each one of those kind of, because the movie is very episodic, so this happens and then this happens and this happens. It's a very linear kind of thing. Things don't happen in series. I mean, not in series, in parallel. They happen in series, which means it would really work well if they expanded into episodes. So that was my only thing. I wanted them to expand on this thing and on this thing and on this thing. But the film was very fun. It's a musical, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's great.
I really liked it. I also really liked it. It was a love to K-dramas, basically, and K-pop, of course, but K-dramas, like you could see, I could pick out scenes from that were sort of a nod to some very, very famous, very highly successful K-dramas.
Baines, you're roaring and making noises. It's very weird.
Oh, really? I don't know what's going on, man. I moved. I'll mute.
It's strange. We have to get to the bottom. So there's ghosts in Baines' microphone.
Yeah. Or he's just in his cave and there's a blizzard, and he just doesn't want to tell us.
The cockroaches are running around.
I don't think they would survive in a blizzard, but
It can survive anywhere.
Yeah, I'm withholding judgment on that particular bit that you said, those, because there is, I half agree. If they bought the second part, like they're sure that they are going to make a second movie, and if they do what I suspect they're gonna do, then it will balance out really nicely, and it won't feel as compressed. If they don't, then yes. Absolutely.
I would love to see a series of it, though. I just love to see it. Like, it just, you watch and you think, when are they going to do multiple episodes of this damn thing? Because it's so good. The characters are great, the designs, the way they did the animation, because it's 3D animation, but it looks like stop motion because everything's a low frame rate, and that looks really funky. So
yeah, I really like that as well. And speaking of, around the same time, like even the same week or something, like the same. Like very close, I saw Neza 2, which is the one that became the highest grossing film of all time or something like that. Like it's a Chinese animation feature on the story of Neza, that is one of the most iconic like mythological stories that come from China.
I think you must have told us about that.
Yeah, highly recommend
Hmm.
if you can watch it, because the scenes are just epic. Like the sheer scale of the stuff that you see, like these gigantic battles, the scope of the characters and what they do and the magic that happens, and all that. I really like the characters as well. They are very well rounded in the set. I have seen the first movie as well. You don't need to see it, but it's good if you do.
Hmm.
Um, and how the world of Neza is expanded, and you see a lot more mythological creatures and stuff. And it leaves off at it's going to be a trilogy, and they leave off at not quite a cliffhanger. It's not a cliffhanger because it has wrapped up nicely. Like the problem tackled in the second movie is solved for now, but it is solved. It's at a good stage, let's say.
Hmm.
But they tease that it's just a calm before the storm. That is going to be the end game.
Nessa is really good, you're saying? Nessa. And
Yes.
and this is the sequel to something else, which is pretty cool. Um, hmm. Interesting. What I watched recently was Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, which I did not know was a thing. I had no idea it even existed, and I was just looking at Disney Plus, and I saw it, and I thought, what? And it's like a half an hour long, or an hour long, or 45 minutes or something. So I saw that, and it wasn't bad. There was a lot of There was Kevin Bacon was kidnapped, and he was a present for Quill or whatever his name is in Guardians of the Galaxy. Quinn, I can't remember the
The
name.
fact that Kevin Bacon references his Friday the 13th death in that movie made me very happy.
Oh, you've seen it too.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So what
I
did you
can't say I
think?
loved it, but I didn't love it. It was alright.
The music was pretty good. Like they did, original songs and stuff. I think.
Right.
And
I love the fact that they did it. It was seemed to be kind of whimsical, and I mean to actually make something like that, it's pretty awesome.
Mm.
And everything, but yeah, it was cool. They did it.
And they were like, I was thinking, oh, this will be like child-safe versions of these characters, but it wasn't necessarily child-safe versions because they were doing, they were acting as those characters would, and there was a bit of profanity in there as well, so it was interesting.
Yeah.
I hate Groot though. I just don't like Groot. The first version of Groot I liked, the tall, skinny, weird alien version of Groot in the first movie. He was pretty cool, but after that, oh god, like the baby Groot makes me cringe to my soul. Like, oh my, burn that thing. And the teenage muscle Groot is just, oh god, no, get rid of him. He looks too cute. Ugh. I don't like that. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, but it was a fun film. So Baines, you were saying you were rewatching Futurama.
Yeah, I've been rewatching that, and its original run is only like 4 seasons, so
Really?
it's so addictively watchable to me that I've had to slow down. I don't want to get through it too quickly because after those first 4, they were canceled, and then they came back. They did 4 movies, which were cut up into seasons. I don't know exactly how that worked.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then they came back again to do a new season, and they're still going now, I think. But yeah, they were canceled multiple times. It's still going. The stuff I've seen after the first 4 seasons, there's good stuff, but none of it is quite as wonderful as those 4 seasons are to me. So
The first 4 seasons are the best. See, I'm also rewatching Futurama very slowly, and I've made it through the first 4 seasons, and then into the movies, and then into the current episodes. I think I don't know because they stopped being the movies.
Yeah,
so,
you're there.
Yeah. There are.
You're wincing, so I take it you have.
What's that?
I said you're wincing. So what's your thoughts?
Well, they tend to get a little bit more. What's the word for it? There's a few more of these episodes where they're a bit more like precious about things, not whimsical, but more like emotional kind of episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones. There's a lot of those. There's just a bit too many of them, I think. Like
All right. Yeah.
But so I can't keep like I've got a limited sort of resources to be able to continue with that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm watching it really slowly. So yeah, watch like an episode a week or something.
I mean, that show in the original run, which is the one I've seen multiple times, it's quite cynical, but not in a negative way, if that makes sense.
Mm.
It's sort of, the characters are quite lovable, really. And they had, I think, some great emotional moments and emotional episodes in that original run, just a couple. But mostly it was so, like, there's a darkness to the humor and a cynicism to it that was really, like, in an appealing way somehow. And there's a sentimental episode in there.
That's the word. Sentimental.
Yeah, there's a bit of that. I like that kind of stuff sometimes, but yeah, there's the classic episode with the dog. I don't like that one.
Well, the sentimental stuff in these later episodes is more unearned. It's not unearned. It's like a love letter to the series and the characters. If you know what I mean. It's like, we've done all this, and now we're just showing how much we love Zoidberg. Zoidberg hasn't had enough love, so here we go. Here's a happy kind of story for Zoidberg, and it's a bit too happy and sweet. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
So,
one of their many endings, because they were canceled multiple times, they had an ending, which is the last new one I saw. That was just beautiful, I thought. I loved the ending. It was, I don't want to spoil it, but it had to do with time. There were time disturbances and little time jumps and time loops or something.
I know. And
that you might have hated that one. That was quite sentimental.
No, that was good because that was so technical, I think. Did they tie up everything?
Yeah.
That was really like advanced, that one, because you watch it, you think, "Wow, that's incredible."
Yeah, clever.
So those, and the sentiment was good. Go on, sorry.
The sentiment was good and a beautiful send-off, quote unquote send-off for the characters in a way, even though nobody died. It was nothing like that. But it was like, oh, what a awesome way to end at least one of the main storylines, give them a really kind of emotional conclusion. I like that a lot. I thought that would have been a great ending for the series. I mean, I'm glad they came back for their sake. I don't really watch it anymore, the new ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, I'm slowly going through, because I've got a whole bunch of things that I go through, like Bob's Burgers, which I'm still going through, and what's the other one? King of the Hill. Slowly getting... God, that's got so many episodes.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm trying to get to the new episodes, but still not there.
Yeah.
It's a slog. But, I mean, they're well done. But you can only watch so much of those damn things.
Some things are like really nice as weekly or maybe a couple times a week views, and when you binge watch them, they can wear you out.
They
There's
can.
definitely that.
Like, so binge watching is a current thing that a lot of people do now, and because of digital stuff, and because of that, TV shows have mutated to be connected, so they're meant to be watched as a whole thing. I hear Demos, or is that Cornelius?
Yeah.
Is it Demos?
No, that's Demos, yeah.
I thought so. He's thinking, pay attention to me. But yeah, I've So there's a lot of things that are now made to appeal to that binge watching stuff. So they're connected, and you can you can really easily watch something in a binge when they are, but when they're episodic, they're not as pleasant to watch that way. Do you find that?
For sure, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Tans.
I really feel. Yeah, Tans, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you guys. I didn't have much to add.
Baines, you were going to say?
I got into The Walking Dead late. It was this sensation, this huge sensation. I'm sure you guys remember. At a certain time when it was new, and I didn't watch it until quite a few years later. And that's how I watched it. I'd started binge watching it on Netflix at the time, and that show. And then people fell off, and people lost interest in that show over time.
Yeah.
But I thought this show is great. Even the not as good years is a great binge watch, because it's sometimes it took 2 or 3 episodes, or maybe more, to get to a great episode where a lot happened.
Yeah.
So it's you get through that stuff, you just sort of you binge watch it, and you get through a couple of slower ones, but it's slowly building, and then you get some great stuff. And I thought, this is way better as a binge watch. It would be as weekly, and then I lost interest in the show as well.
Interesting. Well, some things do work well in that way, but not everything. I find in some binge watching series, I'll watch an episode or two, and I just get too exhausted, and I think, no, this is annoying because it's compelling me to watch the next thing, and no, I'm just not going to do it.
Right.
I'm not interested.
That's such a nose thing to say.
I'm a contrarian. But yeah, it wears me out when I get into those kind of things, because there's too much. Although that said, I've been binge watching a couple of animes, and they're a great thing to watch when I'm doing comic work.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the latest one that I'm binge watching? Someone's High School Road, I think. I can't remember her name. It's about this schoolgirl, and it only focuses on her trip to school in the morning.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, she's all the different ways she's trying to get to school and adventures that happen, and when she's walking with her friend to school, and something happens and they get into a fight or whatever, and all the weird misunderstandings and mistakes, but nothing about after they get to school, nothing about homework, nothing about anything else. It's just the walk to school and what happens then. And that's where the story ends.
Really cool. And then the story develops, you just see those moments and what happens.
Exactly.
You get caught up on the stuff you missed when you see their next trip to school. It's like, oh, what are we dealing with now?
Well, it might not even be like anything else other than the continuing kind of storylines from what happens in the walks. They meet someone and then they meet the same person again, and they catch up. It's a very enjoyable show.
Yeah, that's a cool premise, or a cool structure.
Talking about cool structures, you guys have been working on your various comics. Chance, we talked about Verdant and Without Moonlight Banes. Kaiju Valentine's been going along pretty well.
Yeah, it's going along. I'm maybe a couple pages behind where I want to be in terms of doing them every week. But it's going well. Enjoying that. We'll see what happens next. Kind of planning, a lot of pantsing.
A lot of pantsing. That's good. I see there.
Planning the broad strokes, but yeah.
I love the 1970s style hovercraft that they're going into the lake house. That's.
Thank you. Yeah, that's not a prop I made. It's one I acquired.
Those things are so futuristic and they don't exist anymore. No one has those.
Right. Right. Yeah.
That looks cool. So we're going to see what happens on the lake house. That's a new adventure.
Yes, we're heading to a lake house. We're going to have some fun times, some fun giant times, I guess.
See, the funny thing is, when the lake house was mentioned, I thought that was just like a side thing. It was never going to come up again.
It was.
you dove in deep, and now you're committed to it.
That's another pantsing part that I forgot. Maybe I forgot to talk about. Like, as you're writing, sort of, I know the overall story, but sort of figuring out each page as it comes along in terms of the details. It's like, and then you look back at what you've written already, and we've talked about this lake house. We should take everybody to the lake house. I just thought of it kind of on the go. It's like, well, that's where we should go next.
That's where inspiration
So
strikes.
It is kind of pantsed in that sense as well. Like the series, it's like, let's pick up on that. Like, do that next.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was Dr. Adventure, and he was trying to seduce Minnie with his lake house. Why don't you come with me to my lake house?
And that would have been like, I need a reason for Max to be jealous, some kind of threat.
I can't compete with that. He's got a lake house. Oh, God.
Yeah, and I come up with this dude, this sort of local celebrity guy, and then he mentions a lake house, which I don't know, that's in my head from somewhere. It's like, well, that just seems like a cliche rich guy romantic move or something, that you like, yeah, he's got a lake house. I can't, what am I going to do now? Kind of thing. And then it's like, let's go to this lake house.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well, we've got to have Dr. Adventure sort of coming out wearing nothing but a robe that's like falling open, but just done up enough around the waist that we can't actually see any of the goodies. And he's got a glass of chilled champagne in one hand. Welcome to my lake house. A big hairy chest very visible in his robe. Oh dear. That would be perfect. And it's a really short robe too. Oh my God. That's oh dear. Well, yes. And I've been doing a bit of Bottomless Waitress this year, which is good. We've been doing that together. And so we've got some pages up of that for people to see.
Great looking pages.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, really good one.
Fun
We also
story.
did a Key of Dreams, like our first collaboration together, all three of us.
That was all this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was all this year.
Wow.
That's why I was so quiet. I wanted to make sure I didn't say something silly. But yeah.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we had done it this year. Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That was a really, really fun project.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the sequel desperately.
We do. I just don't want to force a plot that isn't as fun as this one was. Has to be fun, and we all have to be laughing while we create it, like we did when we designed this one. Like,
yeah, I mean, maybe like they're literally a dream team now, so they could.
They are. Oh my God, that's great.
They could team up and go after someone else in their dreams to fix them. I mean, there's a lot of other gods.
Oh my God, they could tackle some other god in dreams.
It doesn't have to be one of the big gods, like.
No.
Whatever, it could be like a smaller god who's just being a bit naughty.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have to go after Zeus or someone like that, which would put them into big trouble. They'd have to go after someone. I think that you could go after, or they could even go after a human. But I mean, gods are more fun.
Gods are more fun, and I don't know. I would like to sort of have a Dread Persephone cameo in there, like, and make her like be super super sweet, and then just a single panel of her being incredibly terrifying as she makes a point, and then she reverts immediately back to being sweet. You know, we could have characters. Yeah. Right.
I love it. I will watch Clash of the Titans in preparation for my terrible.
My God, yes, we should do that. We should do that. We should just have one like session where we just brainstorm and come up with a plot. And when we're excited about it, that's when I will sit down and actually script it.
Yes, excellent. Because I mean, Baines is such a comedic genius. So that would really, really, really help. We could bounce ideas off each other.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and agree to what kind of plot and what is like roughly what is happening in it, and then I will just sit down and script it, and then we can tinker with it and decide on, okay, this is the plot now and this is the script, and start doing our layouts, and then you get to draw it all and we get to watch.
Exactly. Right. I'm looking forward to that. All right, more year in review stuff. Well, let's see. Alexi, our programmer, is itching to put the new version of the site up.
Oh yes.
I've got a lot of trepidation because I know there's going to be so many teething issues with that, and it's going to be so hard to get into the new version. So, but we do need it, and that would be cool to have the new version of the site up. Although, got to have people test it out. Like, that would be good if everyone tells us the issues. Not stuff they want to have, but stuff that's not working that should be working.
Right.
That's what important. That's what is important, because stuff we want to have costs money.
Yeah.
And Oz is the one that pays for it, really.
Yeah. Not the donations and the Patreon. They're not paying for the upgrades. So, and the all the things that we did to pay for stuff has long ago been used up for stuff that's done. So yeah. So, but it'd be great to have the new version of the site up finally after all these years.
Yes, we should.
It can be a little bit more current with the world, which would be nice. So yes, new updates to the site coming. What else? Well, like more year in review stuff. I watched all of Star Trek Next Generation completely again. So that was cool. That was a lot of fun. What other movies have we all watched? I don't think we have watched. You watched Weapons, Baines. I don't think any of us have watched that. I've seen like bits of the making of that.
Right.
Haven't actually seen it. I found the looking at the clips of the making it was very funny, because you know how there's those filters that you put on people's faces, those crazy, like there's these filters like not you put on people's faces, but you put on like film that's already been done, so everybody's face goes like weird, and Weapons is like that. It's so funny.
Oh, how so?
Well, when these people because Weapons is about this witch lady sending these people after other people, basically, isn't it? Like,
that's part of it. Yeah.
And what happens is their eyes suddenly go, oh, and their face goes, oh, like,
oh, right, yeah.
it's so funny. But no, this film is not a comedy. It's not meant to be. It's not silly. That's like out of context. It's funny. That's a different thing.
Yeah, it's definitely got some humorous moments.
But that's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
humorous,
about.
but
My
also-
humor at it isn't like making fun of it, of like Hereditary. This is only out of context where that comes from. So within
right.
context,
Yeah, that scene is pretty scary.
yeah,
But
within context.
his face does look pretty wacky.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, so that was a really kind of like highly reviewed. A lot of people liked that film.
Yeah, I heard such great things. Had to see it. I know I've seen other stuff, but that
Oh,
one.
oh my God! What's that movie with basically like mostly an all-black cast that had great
Oh,
reviews, had
Sinners. Right?
vampires in
Sinners.
it. Sinners, yeah, I saw that. That was amazing. That was an excellent film.
Better than Blackula, because that's the best black
I
vampire
have
film I
never
know.
seen Black But Sinners was top tier. One of the best horror films I have seen, and also one of the best films I have seen. Period. I really liked it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's high praise.
Yeah, highly recommended. I mean, also I don't know if you would like it because it does have gore and you
Yeah,
know,
I've got low tolerance
uh,
for that sort of thing.
like they are messy vampires. Let's put it that way. But although the gore is not over, like it's not gratuitous, like just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you would like it because of that.
Okay.
Beyond that, I think you would like everything else about the movie.
Oh, cool. What's the most
I'm
recent?
remembering that you recommended it to me before, and I haven't watched it yet. So
Mm.
definitely bring it up,
And
man.
the other movie I watched, I think it was also this year, right? It must be. Was Conclave with oh my goodness, what's his name? That also played in Schindler's List, the Nazi. Um,
Liam Neeson.
uh,
Ray
no,
Fiennes.
yes,
Yeah.
Ralph Fiennes, and he played amazingly as well. And I really liked that movie. Again, one of the best movies I have seen. Uh, Slowly restoring my faith in Hollywood, like Western movie making, because
Yeah.
I generally don't like it these days because by comparison, the acting jobs
Mhm.
of Asia like are unparalleled,
Yeah.
honestly. But these are great movies. I love them, and honestly, I want to have them on DVD or
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray or something like that. Or even like a flash drive, something. I want to have them.
Hard
Oh,
copy.
Nice.
yeah.
I did watch a 2025 movie, Playdate. This was a film with Kevin James, who is a comedian from I don't know, King of Queens. That was a TV series he was in, I think, and also the guy from Reacher, that actor. He's this enormous man, very strong muscle man kind of guy. Playdate, and Playdate was it's a comedy, an action comedy about a stepfather with his son, and he's trying to connect with him and have fun, and he's doing a good job, but he wants the boy to be more normal, and the boy's like into dancing and theatre, and he wants him to be into sports, and then he sort of hooks up with this weird guy, weird huge guy, and his son, who seems to be like expert at sports and expert at everything and really strong and everything that this Kevin James guy wants his son to be, but they don't really, even though they're like really muscly and like sporty, they don't really connect in a very kind of human way. They seem to be a bit weird and alien, and the story sort of gets into why that is, and it turns out the boy is some kind of weird genetic experiment and to be a super soldier, and yeah, it's very fun and very silly. So it's an enjoyable film. Yeah, it's all about fatherhood and becoming a better father and all that kind of stuff. So it was good.
Also, I watched like now it's coming to me. I watched Flow as well. This animated movie that won, I think it won an Oscar for best animated feature, or if it didn't, it won some kind of award, like a prestigious award. And it's basically very stream of consciousness, follows a black cat in what seems to be a post-human world. Like there are no humans at all, and
Oh,
but there are traces of all human civilizations and stuff.
Oh,
It follows like a black cat that is trying to get to a safer place as the world is flooding basically, and we see remnants of human civilization, and it's a gorgeous film, very very beautiful, and how the cat interacts with other animals that are also trying to sort of migrate to somewhere safe, and it's very dreamlike. And I don't want to say weird because weird has a negative connotation, but it is peculiar. And
hmm.
okay.
I suspect, like I enjoyed it, but it's not something I would watch again. And I also suspect that if you are a little high, you get a lot more out of the movie.
Oh God.
Is there any? I see that it's a Latvian and Belgian and French production.
Hmm,
Is there any dialogue in it, or is it no?
no dialogue at all.
So
There are
it's
noises, but nothing more.
something you have to watch very carefully.
Yes, the whole point is, and I would also say that it would be worth it to watch in theaters because it's the visual storytelling that is
Hmm.
what's uh, valuable, I guess, in the movie,
Right.
for lack of a better word. Um,
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, that's a good review. Um. Oh my goodness me! Yeah, we have a few things to wrap up in our viewing pleasure this year. I would normally like to add things that like we've seen in other media like read or whatever, but I haven't read anything except rereading "Don't Bite the Sun" by who was that writer? I can't even remember. But that's a good book anyway. The only comics I've read are ones on the Drunkduck site that I've reviewed, so
Hmm.
you'll be able to hear
That's
all about those.
Yeah.
Go on, Bones.
I got this collection of Junji Ito stories. The collection is called Shiver. There are a few collections out there, and so I got it. Gorgeous, of course, but I think I'm getting into a less of a horror phase, and some of the stuff is quite scary looking. So I haven't really gone through it yet. I have to wait till my horror phase kicks back on. Go back and forth.
Interesting. You
then
actually.
Right.
get Junji Ito's diary of his cats.
Yes.
Because I have it. It's the one. Honestly, I don't have any other book by him yet.
Oh,
Um, because they are a little hard to source uh, and not have them in Greek.
right.
Uh, um, but this one is really really fun because it's absolutely not horror, but it is all drawn in as if it were horror, and it is played for laughs.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Isn't there lots of spirals in his work? Or am I thinking of something else?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary spirals. Oh, cool. Well, there you go. He's like T.S. Eliot then. Serious person who does have a weakness for cats.
Yes.
He might have a very dark sense of humor as well. In fact, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. He draws the cats like they are slightly like demonic creatures, but you can see that he loves them and he doesn't actually think that, but he draws them that way.
Yeah.
And that he's constantly like harrowed by them. And everything.
The thing I love about cats is that everyone thinks, people who aren't cat people look at them and think, oh, they're so demonic and they're so crafty and clever and they're scheming. But anyone who really does sort of own cats, been around cats long, know that every single cat is a dumbass.
Yeah.
And they just care about food and sleeping and nothing else.
And cuddles.
What's
Not
the
all of them.
cuddles? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuddles, exactly. Affection. They're so dumb and fun. And there's not nastiness. I mean, the only nastiness within a cat is like, don't you bloody steal my space, my territory, my person, my human, my food. It's mine. And they will defend it from other cats.
Yeah.
And, they just want their little kingdom to be loved and have as much food as possible.
They like mine did the whole bait and switch. It was not bait and switch, but deceptive begging. So in the morning when I wake up, I feed them both, and then I get the dogs out, and then I go back to sleep because it's quite early usually. And what happened yesterday was that I fed the cats, and I didn't go to sleep, but I went to work, and then they, because nobody, the house was quote unquote awake, they went to my mom and they started meowing like they were starving. So she assumed that they hadn't been fed and fed them again. So they ate twice, like second breakfast.
Oh, very clever.
Yeah. And today they tried the same stunt with me because mom fed them in the morning. And then when I got up, they came to me with meows like, it's the time to feed us. And I said, I know you were fed. And they just left. They walked away.
It's not going to work again.
Yeah.
The gig's up.
Yeah.
Cancel, abort.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And the
Naughty.
fun stuff was that they understood because I actually told them, like, you have eaten. I know you have eaten. And they just left.
Oh, naughty people, yeah.
Yeah.
That's typical cats. Typical. Well, yeah, okay, so this has been the Quackcast wrap-up for...
It's like the first wrap-up.
Yeah, the first Christmas
We're going to do resolutions in the next one. Like, what do we want to do next year?
Yeah, exactly. So this was the penultimate Quackcast for the year. It's not a word that we use enough. Penultimate. Penultimate.
Bye.
So,
bye.
Goodbye, people.
Have a Merry Christmas or whatever
see you
other
next week.
celebration you are planning to have. And may you enjoy it and have peace in your heart.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Stop
Peace in your
I see what you did there.
peace on earth.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I was trying to get away from that. Like I was, because I did. I was.
I know it's
trying
my
not
accent
to
that
do
does
that.
it, so yeah.
No, I was. I that had like my head sort of said no.
But seriously, have
like
the actual
I did not want to do that.
piece and not the other thing. in your life.
God.
Uh-huh.
You know what was coming to my head? It was that stupid.
Mm.
But there's this movie, Super Troopers, I think it's from there. I'm not sure. But there's these two Canadian French people stop these people in a car, and they go, the secret to a good life is. I'm not going to say it. It's basically, it sounds like a very rude suggestion.
Okay.
And then it's eventually explained it's just the accents. I'm not going to do it on the Quackcast. So, goodbye everyone. Goodbye.